Okay, so again, I want to welcome you all to our Saturday morning breakfast call on Tuesday night. A couple of days late, but like I said, we did have a wonderful live event for those of you that attended, and we are going to talk to those people in just a minute. But first, I want to congratulate everyone from this past week, and this does not include Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, even though we are in Tuesday. This is basically our list up to Saturday. So congratulations to everybody getting checks, matching postcards. Congratulations, Sally and Susan and Richard, Donald. Congratulations to Willie, Juliana, John, Ja, Perline, Larry, Christopher, Nisa. Congratulations. Hey, Willie, again, I guess I forgot to take your name out there the second time, Willie. But you're doing wonderful. Congratulations to Robin and Lowell, Clara, Ezel, Catherine, Omika, Dolores, Segundo. Congratulations, Cynthia, David, Dan, Ollie, Jerry, Jean. Congratulations to Charles, Raymond, Marianne, Jack, Leonard, Twanzel, Gare, Greg, Human. Congratulations, Whitman, Jerome, Richard, David, Sarah, Justine, Paul, Robert, Elman, and there's another Robert at the bottom as well. Congratulations to all of you for obviously bringing in new members, getting checks, postcard, or matching postcards. Congratulations to all the uplines of everyone as well. We don't list everybody here, all the uplines and everything, but they're obviously getting commissions as well from this past week. So let's get right into it, folks. I want to start by just talking to some of the members that were at the live event. I want them to tell you a little bit about their experience, how they made out, what they thought of it. So we're actually going to start with, let's see, I'm just looking at my numbers here. We're actually going to start with Robin. See if I can unmute her. Robin S. Right, Robin?
Yes, I'm here, Joe.
Right on. And maybe we can share that story another time, or if you want to, you definitely can today. But, I'll just give the floor to you. Maybe I'll ask you a few questions as well, Robin. But why don't you tell us a little bit about your time at the live event, what you thought of it, and, your experience over the weekend.
Sure. Well, first of all, I'm, already excited about Postcard Networker and the opportunity. But, when I went to this event, it wasn't your typical, event. I've been to so many conferences in the past, and, it's you sit in the room for 8 hours, and you listen to all these speakers, or you do some weekend thing where you're going in different classrooms. This was such a close-knit and, an event, and everyone just felt so connected, and I felt like I knew these people. I mean, I was just meeting everybody for the first time, and let me say that to everybody listening, Joel and his beautiful wife, Kristen, they are the sweetest, most down-to-earth couple I have ever met. And, we just spoke about many things. It was a great training, and it was, I've never been to a live baseball game. It was so exciting, and it's nothing, I've never experienced it before, but I had a great time, and I mean, I was already, motivated and ambitious. I mean, and now it's like on steroids.
And what, I mean, we obviously did a training too, a kind of an abbreviated training, obviously, during that. What did you think of some of the stuff that we went through for you?
Oh, no, I thought it was great because, I mean, you already had such an amazing program set up, but it's just finding out all the new and exciting things. We're just getting started, folks. It's just when you find out all of the extra things that Joel has, going, the 4 income levels, the 4 different ways to make money. I mean, it's just so simple. And I was sharing with everybody that, this business, I mean, you might have heard in the past that it's so easy that a kid can do it. It is literally so easy that a kid can do it because my 2- and 7-year-old, I call my business my kids run my biz. My 2-year-old, my 7-year-old puts the stamp on, and my 2-year-old drops it in the mailbox. I mean, it just doesn't get any simpler than that. But they have fun doing it. I have fun doing it, and it's truly something that everyone can duplicate. I've been in many businesses where they say, oh, it's very easily duplicatable, and it really isn't. This is truly, easily duplicatable for everyone.
Mm-hmm. And how important to you personally do you think it was to make connections with some of the other people in the business and to meet them and to kind of, socialize and get to know some of the other people, not necessarily in your upline or downline, but obviously as, other people in the business?
Oh, no, it was great because, first, when I got out there very early, and, you're meeting people from all walks of life, different nationalities and everything, and everyone is just so friendly, and like I said, down to earth, it was just like you knew these people. It was like, to me, it was like a big family type of thing because, you could just come up, someone would come up to you, and you just speak to them, and they're just so warm, and I've been to so many. I'm so excited. I can't even get it out. It's just because I've never been to an event like this, and like I said, everyone is just so warm and friendly, and we ask questions. We ask, we realize that we're going through the same things. Everybody wants the same thing. It's pretty much for the same goal. It's a common goal. And what I like about you, Joel, is that you have this set up for everyone. And not just, top money earners or, people who know how to make money, but this is set up for people who really don't know how to make money. And, they just need something simple and they just need some guidance. And you really have it set up the proper way.
Mm-hmm. Now, tell me what you really think of Kristen.
Kristen?
My wife. You said before, you said, they're so wonderful people, but come on, tell me what you... Because I remember sitting there and you were saying, oh, you're great, Joel, but man, Kristen is awesome.
Well, first of all, Joel told us before we met his beautiful wife, Kristen, he said she's the best-looking one in the family. So as soon as she came in, I said, man, you weren't lying, Joel. She is the best-looking one in the family. And she is just, she's really down to earth. She sat down, and see, I love to talk, and I noticed Kristen loves to talk, too. So it's just, and we just sat and talked as if we were friends that have known each other for, years. And oh, gosh, you are so hilarious. I had to ask your wife, I said, is he always like this? I have not laughed so hard. You literally had me in tears several times. And I'm just like, I didn't expect to have this much fun at an event. You normally it's all about business, and you made it more like a friendly gathering. Like, okay, we're going to talk business. We'll get that done, and then, we'll sit down and just, have some fun together, kick back, watch the game, and it was just wonderful.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate coming on today, Robin, and we're going to get to the next person. But one last thing, what do you think is the biggest takeaway for you today? Or what's the kind of biggest thing that you got out of the event, would you say, for moving forward?
The biggest thing that I got out for moving forward is the way that you have everything set up, and because what it is that I have been struggling for so long, and I just finally feel like I have something that I can truly do and that I can teach others, and it's really nothing to really teach. And so the biggest thing I got is that you truly have this set up for everyone. And like you had mentioned earlier about the Robiness, I may not go into that, but, I realized that, when you said Robiness and I thought it was another Robiness, I thought it was someone that was making all this money like a top earner. And I realized, listen, he wanted me, here I am, I'm new, and you're still interested in what I have to say. And I just felt like that's treating us, very, as if we're all equal. There's no big I's and little U's, and that's what I'd like to, that really touched me. And I just said, wow. I said, he actually wanted me to do a video. And I'm like, I was so impressed and honored and humbled.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you coming on today, Robin. I'm going to mute you out. We're going to get the next person. But again, Robin, you're wonderful. My wife and I very much enjoyed, talking to you and getting to know you. And I think we're all going to be friends for a very long time, in the business, out of the business, and everything, with not only yourself and your family, but also, everybody else that came on the call. So let's go to. Let's see, who do we got here? Ben. Ben Engel came out too. Are you there, Ben?
I'm here, Joel.
Wonderful. So, same thing to you, Ben. I mean, tell us a little bit about what you thought of the event, and we'll kind of take it from there.
Well, it's been a while since I've been to a live event for any network marketing business. And, man, this one really was so much different. It was an intimate affair. It allowed us to be able to get to know each other and really pick each other's brains on how the business works. And I am really appreciative of the time that you sat down with me and just let me know what you would do in my own shoes and how to build the business, Joel.
Mm-hmm. And so, in terms of actually the training and some of the information that you received, without getting into specifics, because there's some stuff that I did tell you guys this weekend that we're not releasing until next Saturday. To everybody else, there's a few neat little things that I shared with you guys, kind of as a sneak preview, but. Can you tell me a little bit about what you got out of the training or the, some of the things that we talked about and went through in terms of the business?
Yes. Well, I think that I'm free to mention the preview that you gave us of the website, just saying that you showed it to us.
Sure,
and
sure.
It's really a good looking site. And as you mentioned to us that your wife Kristen has really had a good directing hand in making things a bit more aesthetically pleasing, which attracts more customers.
Mm-hmm.
And just the fact of we're in network marketing and we are trying to attract more people to gain leverage for ourselves, but really what we're doing is to try to make other people succeed, and that's the only way to make ourselves succeed. And I think that is the main point from the training that I got.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And then in terms of meeting some of the other people, how important do you think that is for you personally? Because obviously you run your business from home. You run it from, your own city, away from a lot of us. How important was that for you to get together with myself and my wife and then some of the other people that are in Postcard Networker?
I got to tell you, the encouragement that I got from the feeling of camaraderie that we all shared instantly, and the motivation that I'm not in this alone is tremendous. And when I came home from Philadelphia, just that alone was motivation for me to go out and do my business more, and know that this is going to work for me because we're in this together. We're going to succeed together. And of course, another aspect of meeting the people personally is that I got to sit down and talk with people, picking their brains, and just realizing that we have some tremendous leaders in this business. What you've built with Postcard Networker, Joel, has really attracted top-notch people. And the I learned almost as much from them as I did from you, and which that was a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And, it's funny because sometimes people talk to me because I run the system and I'm the CEO and I've created it. But at the same time, I still can learn from you, Ben, and Robin, and from all the people that come to the live events, all the people I talk to on the phone all the time, to make our business better because it's, we all have such a different perspective. And I think it's important that we always, you don't necessarily have to agree or take someone's perspective, but definitely listening to different ideas and perspectives is always a good thing. And then if it's a good idea and it fits with what we're doing, definitely we can go with it. So, so what's the biggest takeaway that you had, Ben, from the weekend or from Saturday, in terms of your business?
In terms of my business, the biggest takeaway is that the getting out and doing it is the main thing. It's such an easy task that's set before us. Just because it might be a longer road than what we might be hoping, doesn't mean that it's an impossible task. And the more that we go out and do something, even if we aren't doing it well when we first start out, we're going to gain the skills and we're going to gain the confidence in what it is that we are doing. And this is something real that we can feel glad and proud to share with other people.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you, Ben, coming on the call. I'm just going to mute you out. Thank you so much for kind of sharing with everybody your thoughts and your feelings. And as you can see, folks, I mean, and as we continue on with, we've got a few more members to hear from. Everybody's at different levels. We've got some people just starting. We've got some people with experience. We've got some people that are leaders. But really, everybody, definitely got a lot out of the event and definitely enjoyed it. And I'm going to bring on now Mr. Twanzel Williams. Are you there, Twanzel?
Yep. Can you hear me, Joe?
I can definitely hear you loud and clear. So, Twanzel, tell me about Saturday.
Joel, I was so elated after you and I having a relationship, and not just a business relationship, but a friendship for over 10 years. This was my first time meeting you face to face. So I was excited about that.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yes, and I got a double whammy because I had a chance to meet your lovely wife as well, Kristen, who is, like Robin shared, so down to earth. She is just a bundle of joy, and so entertaining, so warm, and so friendly. And that's why I asked you the question, how did you find a lady like that? Wow. So it was such a pleasure to meet her, get two for one, meeting you and meeting your wife, Kristen. Had a chance to meet Cass as well, and also the twins for the first time. And it was just such a wonderful event. And I had a chance to collaborate and meet all of the members who was able to make the event as well, talking with Ben and Robin and Ja, and Greg and his wife made it. It was just so wonderful to be able to, like Robin said again, I'm piggybacking off a lot of Robin said and what Ben said. It just was such a wonderful, warm atmosphere because this is going to be a family. It is a family, and that's what I love about the event, bringing everybody together, getting a chance to see faces, meet and touch one another and pick each other's brains and just have wonderful dialogue. The food was good. The Phillies won. So it was just fantastic all the way around. The live recordings went phenomenal. And the place where we recorded the videos was just great. Had a chance to see some great memorabilia and some stuff in the live professional recording studio that you picked out, Joe, was just fantastic. So it was just all-around wonderful event. I'm so glad I had a chance to make it.
And you brought your son with you. What was his favorite part?
He loved it too, Joe. Trent, my son, Trent, who's 17, I definitely gave him credit because he did most of the driving. And this was his first long road trip of driving. We drove 9 hours because we were determined to make sure we did not miss this. And he loved it too. And we talked about it on the way home. He enjoyed meeting you and Kristen and also the other members. He had some wonderful dialogue with the members. Ben and Ja talked to them a lot. And he was sharing some things as we drove home with the dialogue that he had with Ben and Ja and everybody. So he enjoyed it too. Got a chance to see the game and the food, wonderful entertainment. So he just enjoyed it as well, and we talked about it as we traveled back home.
Yeah, and I remember when I first met you guys there when we were in the studio, I remember him taking pictures of all the gold and platinum recording artists there, all the records on the wall of the studio that we were at. So he probably enjoyed that too. That was pretty neat little part of history, right?
Yes, indeed. He definitely enjoyed that too.
Yeah. So tell me what you thought of the kind of the training and the information, and maybe tell us what you think of the new website and some of the changes, without letting the cat out of the bag too much in terms of some of the announcements and things that I made. Because we'll save those for Saturday. But tell me what you think of some of that stuff that we went through over the weekend. Absolutely,
Joe. You know, the live training. The members are going to love what we did with the live training component, just revealing more information on what it takes to be successful and showing everyone how important consistency is and working what works. And overall, seeing how the stuff that was shared, that you shared with us, Joe, it really elevates the mindset for everyone to see where we are headed. We see where we are now and how things are working, which are good. But now, I mean, what happened over the weekend just elevates everyone's thinking. If they just keep an open their mind like a parachute to really absorb everything that's coming, everyone is going to be able to really see how we're just taking this to new heights and new levels. And again, this system was made. I really see more than ever now how you set the system up, Joel, to be for not the big I's or the little U's. This system is for everyone who applies it and sticks to it and have a focused mind. And so that's what I took from this event. I really see, as I'm driving home, I'm just like, wow, as I'm on the road letting my son drive me home, I really see now more than ever of where this system is headed. And this is going to be something very special for anyone who plugs into it.
Right on. And how important to you was it to come and kind of make the personal connections? Obviously, not only with me and my wife, it's been a long time coming. I mean, we've known each other, like you said, for probably a decade in this industry, never meeting. And then, so how important was that to you, and obviously meeting some of the other people in the business as well?
Joe, very important because it's nothing more powerful and dynamic, in my opinion. Live events do wonders for your business, and being able to touch people, physically be in people's presence, have dialogue, touch them, shake hands, give hugs, is just something special, something very special about meeting people and connecting at events. It gives you an energy and a juice and a jolt just to really, like Ben was saying, just to really engage even more, because it builds that belief level, which we need to exercise like a muscle. You just get stronger and stronger. Live events does wonders for a person's business, and also to see that you're in business for yourself, but you are not by yourself. Seeing the support that you and Kristen are giving to everyone, throwing yourselves out there, saying, hey, we are here to help you, taking emails, texts, phone calls, and letting everyone, being very transparent of where things are and where they are going. That event just did wonders, being able to meet everyone ask questions from you after the training training that you did, Joel. You and Kristen just threw yourselves out there sharing stories. I hope we recorded some of the stories you and Kristen said. So fantastic stories and stuff, how you guys met and everything, and stuff about the business. But there's nothing like it, Joe, being able to touch people. And that's what events do, allow you to touch, get stronger, build, grow, and just take your whole belief level in business to a whole new level.
Absolutely. And I think, Twanzel, literally nobody really has much of an excuse for not attending a live event, because you and your son drove 9 hours, slept for a couple hours, came to the event, maybe slept for a few more hours and drove home. You know, so I really don't think anybody else has any excuse to not attend the next live event that we have, or any live events for you know, in this capacity, because boy, you guys made a commitment.
Yes, we did.
So tell me, what's your biggest takeaway? I mean, what does this do for you personally, for your business moving forward?
Yes, what it does for me, Joel, is it gave me a lot more passion. I had passion already because I caught the vision, but after attending the live event, what it did for me, it made my vision bigger, and it increased my passion to go after this, to share it with everyone who's willing to plug in, be consistent, and keep a positive mindset. So I really caught the vision more than ever before after attending the event.
Right on. Well, I appreciate you coming on, Twanzel. I'm going to mute you out. But again, you know, boy, that's a commitment, I'll tell you what. And we had so much fun meeting you and your son. And, of course, you know, we're going to continue building the business strong together. So our next member, Greg Amos, Greg and his lovely wife came to the event, made the commitment. Of course, Greg, are you there?
Yes. How's it going?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
Doing great.
Right on. So tell us what you thought of the event.
It was fantastic. I mean, it was great to meet some of the people we see on a weekly basis that are, you know, earning cards and paychecks, and just put faces to names and hear their stories and be encouraged by them is really good.
Right on. And what about some of the different training and some of the things we talked about? What does that do for you and your business?
Oh, the training is solid. Everything you share, you know, just helps you connect the dots and gives a great perspective to the industry, your experience, where we're headed. So it gives you, you know, a great foundation to build on. All of us, you know, I think gleaned a lot from everything you shared, and just puts things in perspective. To have a long-term mindset, not be too aggressive, well, not aggressive, but, you know, too antsy. Just stay the course, do the job, do the work, and the payoff is there.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's kind of funny sometimes, too, people, the way they think that when they join a new business, they should be rich overnight, and it just isn't that way, you know. We talked about that a bit during the training. How important, like, because obviously you run your business from home, the same as we all do. How important was it for you and your wife to come out and you know, meet other people that are in the business? I mean, does it change your perspective on the business or on this industry at all?
Oh yeah, I mean, it was fantastic because, I mean, I met Ben. He's one of the guys on my team, and just to see men, women, young, old, little older. I'm older. So, you know, it just lets you know everybody can do this, and just to know that real people are involved. I mean, that sounds kind of simplistic, but sometimes, like you said, you're at home, you're doing stamps, you're putting them in the mailbox, and just to know, hey, there's hundreds of people that are involved in this, and to just hang out with some of them and share some time together was just very encouraging.
Mm-hmm. Right on. And what do you think of the new website?
Oh, amazing. I think it's going to, people will be delighted. I'll just say that. Some of the comments from some of the members are targets.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, it's not totally built yet, but that I did share just the design with you guys. So I want all the members to know that we're not releasing the entire system on Saturday, but I am going to share kind of the designs and the look. And that really, is something that we put a lot of effort into to kind of get that right. So do you have any advice for everybody for, the next live event we have, or what's your biggest takeaway from coming out this weekend?
Definitely plan to come. Sometimes it's tough getting off work or coming up with the money or logistics, but it is absolutely worth it to set aside the time, and invest in your future. And you're investing in yourself, your business, and you're also investing in people that are attending. You may not think you have a lot to offer, but just your presence speaks volumes to other people, and you create friendships, like Joel mentioned, long-term life friends. And my takeaway is it's a simple business, and I appreciate the different aspects. We have online, the information products, so it's several things under one roof, and to me that's encouraging. You don't have to be just stuck in one mode. You have multiple businesses, streams of income, so to speak, so it's under one roof and all manageable, all easy. So just an amazing opportunity.
Right on. Well, I appreciate you coming on the call today, Greg. I'm going to mute you out, and so great to meet you and your wife. I'm glad that you guys definitely made the commitment and made the trip to come over to the event. Our last member that's coming on today. Now, we did have some other members. I couldn't get a hold of them. Some of them had work and other commitments and things like that. But our last member coming on talking to us about the event, Mr. Ja Kafele. Did I say your last name right? I usually just say Ja, but is that how you say your name, Kafele?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right on. I should know by now. I mean, you'd hope, right?
Oh, yeah. All them checks you keep writing.
yeah, exactly. So tell me about the event, Ja.
Man, I think it was wonderful. It was definitely, really, I'd have to say, the best event I went to, just because of the social atmosphere of what it was about. It was really just about us hanging out and getting together as individuals, striving to improve our financial lives and having a good time as a group. And so I thought that was excellent. The place where we did the testimonials, always the insight that you're sharing and helping everybody grow and understand what we have here and what we're going to continue to do was awesome. And then it was. It's kind of like going down the yellow brick road. Everybody's familiar with the story of the Oz. And you go down the yellow brick road, and you're going to meet the wizard. And then, but in this case, we found out the wizard is Christian. We find out that that your wife is so much an intricate part of the business. And I would say, on that note, that that's probably the most rewarding and exciting thing to me, because I understand balance and harmony, and it's in all of the pretty much all of the situations that I've been in and dealing with people running opportunities company, it's usually the male, and sometimes you may not even have other female leadership at the top there to help bring that perspective to the table. And so to have the two of you working in harmony to move this company forward and to continue to do the things, I think is just really beautiful and really speaks to the future that we have here as you guys continue to do what you do.
Yeah, and it's funny because I'm obviously the one on all the calls and the front man, if you will, out here training and out here developing. And you'll obviously on the new postcards you see myself and my wife, and we're going to start integrating her a little more. But of course, with a 1-year-old at home, it's not the easiest all the time to be out there. But yeah, I mean, I think it was pretty cool, and I was very proud and happy to have her, come and be a part of the event and get to know you guys and share, share a little bit more about what she really brings to the table and what she's done for our business thus far and what she'll continue to do to help progress it. So, in terms of the training and the because obviously we're with the training that we did, we recorded it, we videotaped it, and we're going to obviously use it as an information product to sell to prospects and anybody who wants to purchase it, members and stuff like that. So what did you think of the training that we put on at the event?
I think the training is great. I mean, we have to constantly be reminded, and things have to be constantly put in perspective, because we live in a broader society that's trying to rush us to riches. That was a term I came up with when I was there. so we're trying to rush to riches, and we don't even understand what it's going to take to get those riches. But for some reason, we're supposed to have them in 30 or 60 or 90 days when we spend $100. So. I think it's good. I mean, it's always good. I mean, that's been a strong consistent in the business since I've been involved.
Mm-hmm. And how important is it for you, or was it for you, to kind of meet some of the other people in the business? Obviously, to in building and meeting some of the other people to kind of make some of those connections. How important do you think that is for you and for other people in this business coming to live events?
Well, I think it's important and it's exciting when you get to an event that is, it was like an hour and a half flight, but I think it's about 8 hour drive from where I live. And you get to that event and you find out a guy that's second generation to you actually lives in the neighborhood of the guy who runs the company, and he's on your team. And so, that just speaks to the power of networking and communicating and connecting. And so, I just learned a long time to, first of all, just get out the house, get away. Very few people do that. And then just going and connecting with people and of like minds, it just reinforces either what you have and what's going on and the other people that are there. So, and we talked about just having similar in these type of events. There's nothing for us to sort of rah-rah, with this opportunity. The rah-rah is actually in the fact that we give people a marketing plan. They need to stick to it and put as much into it as they can to come out on the other end. There's going to be fast periods and slow periods. There'll be people that'll mail one batch of 100 postcards and boom, somebody joins, and somebody else mailed 200 and nobody joined yet. But you keep going, you keep building and growing, because what we have absolutely works. And you see the people behind it. You see the others. I mean, one of the things was really exciting to talk to members that were there, and everybody was talking about, oh, yeah, I got a game plan for 12 months. Nobody had, this mindset of, I sent a few postcards and I'm going to see what happens here in the next 60 days. If not, I don't know. I mean, it was really a commitment, and I think it was reinforced by the realness of what they saw with you and your wife and what you guys are doing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And it's always interesting to me, too, to meet people from different levels, people that have had success in the past and people that are brand new, really putting their hopes and dreams into the business, but we're really all on the same page with that plan. We're all going to make that commitment kind of, long term to the business.
What's exciting on that?
Go ahead.
That, before your question, is that, we're not at an event where the newest person doesn't have a chance to really succeed, really just as big as the other person. To me, that's just one of the most beautiful things here, because it all comes down to marketing and committing to building that business. And so, we all have the ability to do that. I wouldn't say that timing has no place at all, but timing is really not a huge factor in determining people's success. Their marketing is a huge factor, and marketing is a constant regardless of any opportunity, any business. And as long as we can do that, we know we can take the least of them and make them money and grow their business if they commit. that's exciting.
Yeah, and that's something that I've always talked to, because I've been to lots of different events over the years for different network marketing companies and different systems and stuff. And the funny thing is, people would always come to me and say, well, you can you really make money in XYZ company? In such and such a company. They're so old. They're 20 years old or 30 years old, and I say, yeah, but I do it differently, and the Postcard Networker system now today does it differently. I'm about marketing. I'm about advertising. I can beat any of them in any, I can literally join any company ever, and I can beat anybody in that company because I just advertise more, and it's exactly what you're saying, is that everybody joining our system today, 6 months ago, next week, next month, 6 months from now, truly has the same opportunity because it's based on marketing and advertising. It's not based on who got in first and who knows the most people and that type of thing.
Yeah.
So in terms of the business moving forward, does this make it more real for you? What's your biggest takeaway? I mean, what do you see for your future moving forward with the Postcard Networker business?
I don't think it makes it more real for me, but I think it makes it more concrete. I think it makes the foundation more, knowing that the foundation is very solid. Again, you guys as a unit working together, we talk so much in communication. So I pretty much had a perspective on that. Like I said, for me, this is definitely a vehicle where I'm looking to have myself in a position where I'm retired from network marketing in the next 3 years. So it's good to know that I'm here, and surprisingly, this has become a great home for me that I just didn't see coming with what we have and what we're doing, and to meet. My upline, to meet Twanzel from Detroit, and to know that you guys have been running together for 10 years, I think that really that says to everyone, and it certainly shows to me that here's a guy, talking about you, Joe, that is going to be around. Who plans to be around and plans to help people because it's part of what he does as well. And to meet somebody that, that's not 10 months, not 12 months, not a couple of years, but, been a business partner in various things with you for 10 years, it just speaks to the long road that we have to go. And so those that have a short road mentality, it makes absolutely no sense when there's a guy here, and probably others that weren't there, I'm sure, that's been running with Joe for 10 years. So I'm sure you guys can hang out for a year.
Absolutely. Anything else you want to mention before we let you go there, Joe?
Yeah, I was just mentioning that, guys, you got to really, really learn how to read the messages and opportunities that Joe sends out, because buying a ticket to the event was $150, if I recall, and it offered you 500 postcards. Go in your back office to see how much 500 postcards cost. So pay attention to what we're doing, and then more importantly, try to be at them as best you can. Like I said, we have people drive in the day of just to make sure they can be there. So we look forward to having you guys together.
Right on. Thanks so much, Joe. Going to meet you out, and I appreciate so much all of you taking the time today to come on the call to our Saturday morning breakfast call on Tuesday night. Thanks so much for attending. And yeah, that's kind of a funny thing. Me and Joe had a good laugh about it. And he said, geez, Joel, people could have just bought a ticket to the event, and it's cheaper than buying the postcards. Now, of course, I'm not going to do that every time, but I wanted to give a little extra incentive for people that were coming to the event and attending, and making that commitment to come out here to help you build your business even more. So that's kind of cool. Hey, listen, I just want to say from myself and my wife, thank you so much for those that attended, took the time out of your lives, taking the time out of your work schedules. I know some people had to book off work to come. Some people drove 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours, took airplanes to come, booked hotels, to attend. I know it was just a one-day event, but we had a fabulous time. We got a ton of great value out of you guys giving testimonials. We, of course, recorded in a professional studio live testimonials from you that we're going to be using on our new website, which is, I think it's just going to be fabulous. You all did a very, very wonderful job. You're all very real, and just did a fabulous job with that. And then, of course, we recorded the live training, like I said, which I think went really well, and we'll be producing that as a DVD, adding a little bit to it, and obviously allowing us to sell that through the network that you're developing. And hey, guess what? Pay you commissions on it. So whether you were at the live event or not, the cool thing remains, the cool thing remains that as we do events like that and do trainings like that and put them out there for sale, you may never attend the live event. You might not come to it. You don't have to send mail for it. You don't have to even send an email to any of your downline or any of your members or anyone in your network trying to sell it or trying to promote it. I'm going to do that for you. And if anybody in your entire downline, based on the compensation plan, buys that product, guess what? I'm going to send you a check. And we're going to do that fairly regularly as we continue to progress with this business, because income stream number 3 is going to be different information products and trainings and DVDs and things like that, where people can get real value, but also I can generate some more income for you, for your paycheck, for you and your family, to be able to obviously do this business eventually once you get there full time. So there's the info product, how to go full-time in postcard marketing. I think that's what I talked about. To be honest, sometimes I kind of talk about different things. I'm going to have to watch it over and over again, I guess, and I may change the title, but that'll be available, for sale, obviously, for anybody that wants to purchase it. But more importantly, we're just going to use it to promote to your leads as well. So people opting in, we'll put in the autoresponders. And it's not like we need to do a huge amount of sales for this, folks. I'm not going to do a huge push. I mean, if people want to buy it, they buy it. If they don't want to buy it, they don't buy it. But we are going to definitely offer it, and you'll be able to generate some commissions off of that, and off of all the products that we continue to produce over the years, over the months, over the weeks. So that's pretty cool, I think, for your business. And guess what? You don't have to do anything different than you're doing now to participate or to earn a commission on that. You don't have to buy it if you don't want it. You buy it if you want it, if you want to use it. Okay? Now, next Saturday is very exciting. I'm going to show you guys the new website. All right? Now, I'm only going to show you the design. I'm going to show you a couple of the different pages, so make sure you stay tuned. Come live. We will record it as well, but it's a lot more exciting to see it first, is it not? The people that came to the live event, I gave them a sneak preview here this past weekend, so they already have seen it. They're excited. I'll tell you the reaction. I think, to be honest, completely 100% honest, I think some of the people at the event were like, whoa, we really get this? Like, I think they were almost like dumbfounded, because the websites that we have are pretty good. I mean, they convert well, they're doing really well, and they look cool. But I'll tell you what, and I got to give all the credit to my wife again. We talked about it at the live event, that she had a definite. Okay, she basically made the website. She basically made all the changes. But, hey, listen, it's going to be absolutely fabulous. You're going to love it. So we're going to show that to you this coming Saturday, so make sure you come on. Also, I have a really big announcement about income stream number 4 this weekend on Saturday, which I think is going to really help, a lot of people understand where we're going with the business, and how it's going to put some more income in your pocket, how you're going to be able to develop a huge business with Postcard Networker. And again, my simple goal is to help you go full-time in this industry. My simple goal is to help you earn enough money to pay your bills, to pay your car payment, to pay your rent, to be able to quit your job, so that you have all that time freedom. And I'll tell you what, when you go full time in this industry, it's something special, because you've literally just bought yourself an extra 8 hours a day, or an extra 10 hours a day, or 12 hours a day, that you didn't previously have. So I want you to just think about that. When you replace your income with a home-based business, no more commutes, no more work clothes, no more lunch, no more paying for lunches or taking lunches, no more crummy boss, no more coworker drama. You literally can decide what to do every day. Now, of course, you still probably want to keep building your business. And I told everybody there that, over the weekend, it's like, well, once you're full-time, I mean, you probably still want to keep building because you can get more income and you can kind of develop even further. But your life literally changes to something that it's so hard to explain when you wake up every morning and you get to decide where you go, what you do, how you do it. You literally have no schedule. You can take vacation when you want to take vacation. If your kids are sick, you just take care of them. If you need to go somewhere, you have an appointment, you can book it during the day. There's no more worry about that. So that's kind of, obviously where we want to help take you and your families and everybody. So make sure you come next Saturday. We're going to have a big, obviously a reveal for the new website. I know it's still coming. I'm thinking, just to give you guys an idea, I was hoping September 1st. We're a little backed up, probably mid-September. I don't want to keep pushing it off. I mean, we got to launch it at some point, but we are still running. I mean, the business still runs really well. The conversions are still really good. And I want to make sure it's right. I don't want to launch a website and then have to take it back or have it break or anything like that. So just please be patient for another few weeks as we put all the final pieces together. But this weekend, this Saturday, I'm going to show you some of the designs, and I think you're going to be happy with what you see. So have a great weekend. I guess it's not a weekend anymore. I feel like this is the Saturday call. Anyway, have a great week. Definitely we'll see you guys next Saturday. Continue to send the postcards. Continue to share the business through sending the postcards. And for those of you doing the online marketing, I am going to catch up all the videos so that we're up to date. I know I'm a couple behind just because we were away there last week. So have a great week, everyone. We'll talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.